Wendy's court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, is asking a New York judge for a new round of testing to either confirm or disprove the previous diagnosis, frontotemporal dementia and aphasia. Ms. Morrissey says it is, quote, extremely unlikely that Wendy will be found mentally fit. But it's not impossible, and it's not an understatement to say that the verdict could literally change anything and everything. I want to bring in Alexandra Kazarian. She's a criminal defense attorney with the Garagos and Garagos firm. She's also a friend of the show. Alexandra, on the surface, this sounds like it's good for Wendy, but I'm kind of wondering if it's just the Guardian doubling down just to publicly put it all to rest and say, here's the test again, for heaven's sake. Here are the results. Shut up. What do you think?
I think that's exactly what's happening. This case started not because somebody inside of Wendy's family raised a red flag, but because the Wells Fargo that she was using flagged some really strange financial behavior. And from what I've seen in the history of the conservatorship, her family members were brought in the beginning to be considered as conservators, and they were not chosen to be in control of her finances and her life. So it seems like there's a lot more going on that we don't know about. In cases like this, there's a lot of the procedures that are sealed to protect the privacy of the conservatee. And so I think there's a lot that we don't know. And I think that because of that, because there's not really that transparency in this situation, I think the public guardian is saying, look, I don't want anyone blaming me for anything. And if she's going to go out there in the press and say these things, then absolutely have at it. Let's do it all over again so that these questions are asked again.
Yeah.
And I know that we're going to have the same kind of answers. I think that's exactly what she's doing, protecting herself.
Tell you what, hearing her, she sounds like the old Wendy. She doesn't sound like somebody who can't make decisions for herself. And, maybe there's a condition that comes and goes. I don't know. But it seems uncomfortable that a judge can actually silence her and say she's not allowed to do interviews. That's troubling to me. That's First Amendment. Let me ask you this. I only have a couple seconds left. But if she gets a good evaluation, how hard is it to get out of the conservatorship, unwind it?
The judge has to find that she is mentally stable enough to take care of all of the aspects of her life, financially, physically, emotionally, and health-wise. Is she going to go to the doctor's appointments that she needs to? She's got some of these diagnoses. And if she fights them on going to these doctor's appointments, that might be one reason that the doctor is going to say, you know what, I don't think that you're able to take care of yourself. There's a lot of aspects.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it makes sense. I'm so looking forward to the resolution of this. It troubles me. I like Wendy a lot. Alexandra Kazarian, thank you as always for your expertise. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.